gosh, it's not 5 products, it's 6 products. Hello, Familia. Hello. Welcome back to the channel. You guys, I did my hair for you so I don't come up in here despeinada. And you guys are pissed. Like, I've never seen you guys this mad legit before, and I get it. Estee Lauder changed their formula to something else today. Today we're going to be testing out 5 new makeup products. In my previous video reviewing this for 2 days, did see a few comments that said you want to see this foundation worn with no primer. I have no primer on. We're gonna do the damn thing because that's a good point. It's a fair point. However, the reason I didn't do it is because most of the time we do use primers, and most of the time we need primers, especially because here on this channel I have oily skin and I always have to calm the oils down when I'm wearing makeup. I'm always gonna wear primer. You guys know that, but I also understand some of you do not wear primer. Actually, I had this thought in the shower. Speaking of primer, this is one of my favorite mattifying primers that truly works very well to mattify the skin. Let's try it on one side of the face, and then the other side we won't use primer. This primer is bomb. It blurs your pores and mattifies your skin, but you have to work really fast with it. It's gonna look crusty dusty before you see the vision, and the vision doesn't come until hours later and skin warm. I also noticed too with this primer, you have to use more of a hydrating foundation. And as we know, this is hydrating. It no longer has cyclopentasiloxane is the ingredient that has been banned, which is why a lot of these foundations are being reformulated. Also, someone else said, try it with the sponge. We're gonna try it with the sponge today. I'm in the shade 4N Shell Beige. And yes, I heard you guys too. All of this time, they still didn't put a pump. Yes, yes, yes. That matters to me. Okay, I think with the sponge, you're right. It looks good. It looks good. The sponge typically evens out the foundation and like gives you more of a natural look. A brush will give you more of a full coverage look. One of the main issues I was hearing from you based on my review is that this doesn't dry down. It remains sticky, and it is true. So we will see. Let me add a little more. Why have I not been using Beauty Blender sponge? I'm like kind of loving this. Cute. Oh my gosh, before I forget, I will have all the products here tagged. If you see pop-ups like popping up, it's me tagging the products. If you shop and click on those products, it does help my channel out tremendously. I appreciate you, but of course, no pressure. I'll also have everything in the description box for you, but the pop-ups do help my channel out so much. Speaking of, yesterday I was in San Francisco, you guys, at the YouTube headquarters, working on some new stuff. I can't wait to tell you about it. I'm so thankful and grateful for these opportunities. Thank you for supporting me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't get these opportunities. So y'all know you're a real one. Me, a first-generation Latina, doing this on my own. I have no management. I have no editor. I have no assistant. It's me. Everything you see is done with so much love, care, detail, you know? Okay. Skin does look good. You can definitely see how much more smoother here it is with the primer versus here you see texture. Not that visible, but enough. Yeah. I also do find that this gets stickier with time. So speaking of that, let's see the time. It is 9:29. Let's let this dry for a little bit. In the meantime, let's go on with these new eyeliners from Urban Decay. Has these new liquid sticks retractable eyeliners. Oh my gosh, this literally looks like the new NYX ones. You see it has this flat side. Okay, and then it has this like smudger thing. I have the shade Brown Nose. You guys know what brown nosing is? Brown nosing, at least in the corporate space. You know how it's in corporate? Brown nosing means like kiss ass. Like your nose is up someone's butt, therefore it becomes brown nose. When someone first told me that, I was like, what? I don't get it. Well, I do, but I don't. So this has the liquid liner intensity, but like a pencil feel, I guess. Let's see. A quick little. Ooh, okay. It is creamy. With these, you have to work quickly. So I want to smudge, use a little brush here. Just kind of smooth it out, not necessarily like buff it out. It does have that creamy liquid consistency, but at the same time, these types, they dry really fast, so you have to move basically quickly. I like how thin this is, but again, we've seen this before with NYX and it's half the price. It's cute. I like this brown. It's really deep. I don't know if I want this smudge like this, though, that much. We'll have to fix that. Oh my gosh, it's not 5 products, it's 6 products. Just kidding, just kidding. Oh my gosh, this concealer. And look, these are the remaining eyeliners of Urban Decay. Oh my gosh. I was like, wait, I'm missing something. Let me show you like the swatch. This is the brown. It's very creamy and it dries down like a pencil. This is this olive tone. See how just creamy that is? Oh wow, I definitely think these colors are beautiful. Burgundy, girl, we love us a good burgundy here. Look at that. Okay, these are very pigmented. NYX has them. Let me put the picture here of NYX. Also has a lot of colors. I need to like make this thinner, but you know, Mama Stella Waters. What I do want to do is do the waterline though. What color should we do? Should we try olive? I've never done an olive. No, that thing will clash. I think a burgundy will go well with my brown eyes. Let's see. This shape, it like literally is perfect for your eye shape. Definitely brownie points. You want to get like in between your lashes, the waterline. It's like that fine area. Does it look like I'm crying? Low key, huh? I think I just needed my concealer. It worked. It worked. Back and look at the foundation. You see, it's peeling on the side with primer. What the heck happened here? So let's kind of remove it. Girl, this is like, let's see if it's sticky. Yeah, it is sticky. This is a no primer side. The foundation is entirely too sticky. We need some sort of dry down. And there's a difference from dry down, like a hydrating dry down, as opposed to a sticky dry down. The problem with sticky dry downness, yeah, look, you see these patches here? Yeah, it's not working well with the primer, and it's probably because it's so sticky. The problem with stickiness is that you can't really build on top. You can't really do much. You could probably just use it maybe with no primer. This foundation is performing worse. I like it with the no primer, but it's still giving very sticky. I don't know, let's leave it. Let's let it dry. In the meantime, this eyeliner is like, it's kind of peeling. You see, it's not really grabbing in my waterline. It skips a lot. And I'm finding that it's skipping here. I think it was this eye. Oh, you see that skip there? So it's the formula because it's wet, dry type. Let's see if we could fill it in. Let me just leave it. I also have somewhere to be today. This makeup has to look good. Okay, I need to fix this then. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this foundation. Can't act up today. To East LA today to support my friend with the YMCA. They're opening up like an after school tech room that has all sorts of things for kids to do after school instead of being out in the streets or just on their phones. So I'm going. A new Tubi mascara, Covergirl. Tubi mascaras, they're honestly not my favorite because I personally just love volume. Volume to me is the utmost important. I do understand that a lot of people's eyes are sensitive and they water. So a Tubi mascara is perfect for that. If you tend to rub your eyes, if your eyes are sensitive. Tubi mascaras typically give length. It's rare that they give volume, which is another reason why they're not my favorite. I love a good voluminous mascara, but Tubi, a lot of people love Tubi mascaras, honestly. It's not a bad thing because you won't be looking like a panda. It's combing through the eyes well, like the lashes well, so that's nice. I have fine lashes, so I need to be careful with how much mascara I put. The thing about mascaras, you really get to know them maybe after like the 3rd or 4th use, not necessarily the first use. This is like a first impression. Okay. Is it giving length? Yes. It's nice length. Something I'm very, very excited about is the new Prada concealer. I'm in the shade MW5. I bought this at Sephora. This is how it looks. You know the foundation is truly one of my favorite freaking foundations, so I'm super excited to use this. This is a medium coverage concealer infused with micro filter pearls, optimizing light diffusion for a blurred yet radiant look. And over time it corrects the skin. Let's let this dry and see. Ooh, it's kind of light. Maybe I could go up a little. Product number 5, Essence sent over these bouncy blushes. We know Essence is an affordable makeup brand. This is the shade Antique Bloom. Have cream, it looks like, and then powder. What's like a cream powder? Oh, okay, okay. Electric Peony. Damn, pigment. Oh, that's smooth. There's nothing better than like a smooth blush, especially when it's like $5. Let's confirm the price. $5.99. I'm out here sitting with this blush. Let me, okay, it's blending. I'm like, oh my god, what if it dries down? Wow, this is blending nicely. It's pairing well with the foundation, especially because the foundation, we're having some issues. Wow, bright. Look at that. It feels like the foundation, just a little, I would say creamier maybe? I don't know if that's the correct word I'm trying to use, but dang! Before and after. Wow. And it's thin, like it has this nice thin texture. Let's have this eye on for now. Let's use Antique Bloom. Let's see. And I'm just gonna go up here. Oh, this is pigmented. Oh, she's gonna give you, oh wow, this is a lot of color. But not mad at it. Yeah, this is like a powder cream formula. Ooh, she's blushy. At least we know we get a lot of pigment for $6. Okay, we could sheer it out. You see how this one's a little more sheer? Okay. I always like to do my blush first and then add my concealer to diffuse, especially this part. You know how first impressions are? We're kind of like in the dark here sometimes. I am highly, highly impressed with this concealer. This concealer may or may not be the star of this show, because holy moly, it's not even blending. I mean, not blending. It's not creasing. I tried to limit the amount of concealer I use, and look at this diamond doe foot. You see that diamond? I want to add like just this much. See this formula? Look at all the swatches on my hand. You see, it is creamy, pigmented. Oh. It's creamy where it won't dry down matte. It's not like a matte. I thought it said soft matte though here. Yeah, it reduces the appearance of creases. I definitely see that. Blending like a charm. Oh my god. Prada. This concealer. Ooh, wow. The fact that it doesn't really crease. In addition to, look at this coverage. This I like a dot and a dot. Just like add it here and then blend out that blush that I got super excited about. Remember how I told you I love these pressed powders from Dior? Dior's makeup is really good. I really thoroughly enjoy it. I did get a new shade number 3 because when I first reviewed this, I used the shade light medium and it was way too light. It smoothed the skin so well. So let's use a little bit of the translucent shade. Press, press, press. This one has a little bit of luminosity to it, but it's not this glitter where it's gonna create texture. I'm not a big fan of powders that have luminosity in it because it tends to create texture, and especially in the under eyes, it makes your under eyes look bad. Press the powder in, but we're still gonna look straight ahead, and then we're gonna get a powder puff that is going to give us a little more coverage. Where I have this indent, I like to add powder and highlight there. Press it in like this and kind of leave it there. Let's use this brush. Let's grab the product. I want to show you how pigmented this is. So this pressed powder, I'm gonna go like this. Just start gently working it in. I want to show you how smooth this is gonna make the face. The side with the primer that's acting up a little bit. Hopefully this will help. Oh, so smooth. So smooth, look. Dior did their damn thing with this. And the thing about it, what I'm most surprised about still is it has this like slight luminosity where I typically wouldn't love the powder, but the way it sets the skin, it gives you this natural glow due to the luminosity, but it also blurs your skin. Typically, things that are very blurring are matte. That's what gives you that airbrushed look, but Dior said no, that's kind of not true. Oh, ooh, I love. Don't we love? We are combining powders like this with a $6 blush. Okay, let's get into a little bit of highlight from Essence Soft Glaze. I like to always like go like this and then put it on this just a little bit. You know, I'm not a big highlight girl. We're gonna get this baked blush in Peach Please. Today's gonna be like a, I won't say natural makeup, but a very light makeup. I don't think I'm gonna wear bronzer. Add a little bit of umph. Ooh, that's a lot of, oh girl, that is a lot of highlight. Hold on, let's press this. I'm not trying to do all that. My bronzer brush, whatever remains on this brush, I'm just gonna add a little bit. Is it adding color? Yeah. How's the skin? Oh my gosh, why is it so, oh I know why it's sticky. The foundation. Oh yeah, it's really sticky. Look. Oh my god, I didn't think it was gonna be that sticky. This foundation, oh gosh. Okay, a little more. Let's just add here. The eyeliner looks so janky. Well, no, this is the bad eye. This is the good eye. And then with my powder puff, remember the one I did this action? Because this is like a powder cream, let's kind of add a little more like a powder, because I think I overwhelmed the face with that highlight. And like we said, we got places to be today, people to see. And we can't be looking janky. I do the, where I have to go, it's at 9 till 5 o'clock. And what time is it right now? 10. Let's set down with a new setting spray. When your face is damp, we're gonna, and then get the powder brush, remember? Just finalize. Hopefully when I get back, I'm not as sticky. We'll see. Okay, baby. All right, we are back. Okay, what I want to do is first, let's do a flash test. Let's see. Oh no, not at all. Not at all. I did my hair. You guys, I used the Shark Beauty. I've been using that thing. I love it. It looks like I have so much hair, huh? I did use texture spray too. This, the Chi Bomb. I'll link it for you. Estee Lauder. Estee Lauder's Double Wear. The reason everyone loves it, it's literally a cult favorite. It's because not only was it very pigmented, because of the thicker textures tend to blur out pores, and it also wasn't sticky. It dried down, but not super matte. It had a good dry down. This is not similar. The texture is a lot more lightweight and skin-like. This does have more skincare ingredients. It performed like we thought. This side is sticky. The non-primer side, it's not as sticky, obviously, because it did set down with powder and spray. The primer side, yeah, it's less sticky. At the bottom here, it is sticky, and that's difficult to work with because you can get patches quite easily. Star of the show is the concealer. I really love the foundation, and I had really high hopes for this concealer because I love the foundation that much, and it's truly one of my top favorites. So I just love the texture, the pigment. It has a hydrating feel, and it provides great coverage. I love it, and the fact that I let it sit and I was able to still blend it out because I wasn't sure, you know, how it was going to dry down. It's a yes. I would prefer this over the Charlotte Tilbury new one that I just reviewed. I really like this. It is so freaking good. Oh, I love it. I love it. It definitely, I feel like, is going to help our foundation situation today. Like these $6 cream to powder blushes, I think the pigment is beautiful, and that formula, you can easily use it as a cream and a powder all in one. I'm not too keen on this glow product, but you know, I'm not a big glow person. I always do prefer more of a baked blush. Really like this. If you want like a highlight and blush in one, this is a great combo. I prefer these more than like a straight up highlighter. Personal preference. These Dior, they give such a beautiful luminous look without showing a lot of texture. Makes your skin look healthy yet very blurred. And it's rare to have a powder that has luminosity and glow. It's also going to blur. It has the best of both worlds, and look how beautiful it set the skin. It's definitely gonna help this foundation out a lot. See, this is the side with no primer. You see how you see some texture there? And here it's a little smoother. This is a typical tubing mascara. The purpose of a tubing mascara is to provide long wear. It's a smudge proof, sweat proof formula. The nice thing about tubing mascaras is that it literally just kind of rubs off. It kind of peels off instead of leaving you with raccoon eyes and it's smearing all over the place. So this is great if you play sports, if you sweat a lot, if your eyes cry a lot. This is perfect for you. However, I love a good volumizing mascara because my eyelashes are very, very fine. You can see here how fine my eyelashes are. You can barely see them, but they're there. You can see the length that this mascara does provide on my eyelashes, which I love. This is the purpose of the Covergirl Wrap. Mascara is gonna wrap your eyelashes in this goodness. As far as a tubing mascara, this is literally perfection when it comes to tubing mascaras. I just said tubing like 300 times. But yes, Covergirl did that and she's affordable. We love that. The eyeliners. These eyeliners are not my favorite. First of all, let's go with some things we just have to keep old school because it works. A creamy eyeliner works beautifully. The L'Oreal and the Revlon I love so much. The L'Oreal has like more of a matte down, dry down, and the Revlon, it's called the Color Stay eyeliner. It's so pigmented and it just stays on your waterline. It glides so nicely. I love the shape of this because it is easy on the eye and it's easy to apply, but because it has that liquid pencil concoction going on, I feel like one, that's too much going on because it starts skipping on the eye and it dries fast because it's not liquid, it's still a pencil. It's gonna be harder for you to blend out and it could potentially be a mess. I love that Urban Decay put this little brush. The NYX eyeliners don't have the brush, but they're the same thing, and NYX is affordable. It's like half the price. And another thing I noticed with this, I don't know if you could see, it's not sticking onto my waterline. The eyeliner, it jumped a lot, and then even if I try to like add it, it won't add on. Like you have one try to put this eyeliner on your waterline and it's like a done deal. So these are a yes and a no for me. I like the shape of it and that we have a brush that we can work with, but I just don't generally like this type of formula. You know what, actually now that I'm thinking about it, it's more a no. It's gonna be a no for me. Of course, we will go in front of the window so you can see how things look in daylight, and we are going to do a wear test. Vámonos. Oh, by the way, my lip combo is this right here. I will link it and tag it here. It's MAC lipstick in Yash, and then Morphe in Sweet Tea, and Maybelline in this one. You know Maybelline, they don't have the names. Oh yeah, I already sharpened the name away. I'll tag it though. Yeah. And down below. Looking in daylight, the skin looks really good, and it's the powder. I think that powder is saving our base because the foundation is a little wonky. Again, this is the side with primer. Yeah. And then this is the no primer side. See that? The mascara in daylight, you can see that length. I feel like you couldn't see it in studio lighting as much, so I like it. Concealer, bomb. Blush, bomb. Eyeliner, I don't know if you can see on my waterline here. The skipping. Oh, look at the lids. So we'll see how things wear. I'm feeling positive about it, but I'm not too sure. Let's see. Hello, I'm back. It is 8 o'clock. We've had this makeup on 10 hours or 11. I did get some footage for you at around 4. Right before I left to East LA for the event, I was telling you guys my skin was looking pretty good at this point. A little oily, but we do know this foundation is hydrating. Here on the left side is the side with primer. It does look slightly smoother, but not by too much. Under eyes look great. Eyeliner looks good at this point. Blush, I feel like it's faded a tad bit at this point, but no biggie. Nothing is separating. I think this is because of the powder. It is holding things together. Here we are now. Before I say anything, this is the side with no primer. This is the side with primer. You see how it's slightly smoother? Just a little bit though. We did kind of take the primer off because, you know, it got all weird. The center, no primer. Under eyes and mascara. Do we have a good makeup day? I think so. I think everything looks good. The standout products today are definitely these two right here. I absolutely love them. This $6 blush, it did fade a little bit. It didn't fade too much. It's still there. It's not completely gone. It is $6, so we have a little bit of wiggle room. This concealer is bomb. I love it. I love it. I love it. I think it's so creamy, pigmented, and it doesn't crease. I mean, everything creases, but this is very, very minimal. We know this foundation, I don't think it's horrible, but it's definitely not a replacement of the original. I think it's a very different formula. It's a sticky, hydrating formula. If you like that, this is for you. The mascara, I like it. As we know, tubing mascaras, you're never going to, oh my god, brain fart. It's never gonna smudge or you get panda eyes. So this is good, I like it. Eyeliners, I still feel the same. They definitely lasted for a good amount of time. You can see my eyelids, they get very, very oily at the end of the day. Here it's kind of faded. If you want an eyeliner similar to this, I would suggest the NYX. I do feel like NYX eyeliners are a little more pigmented in the sense that I think the color just adheres a little bit better. And the last product, you know what? This is also the star of the show. These Dior powders are beautiful. I really think this is what kind of saved our makeup today, made it look super nice and blurred out because the foundation didn't really do that. This powder is beautiful. It is so freaking amazing. And this is now my third or fourth time using this powder. It performs consecutively well. And that's what we like with makeup. We want to see consistency. So look. We definitely don't look gastada. What is this? See this patch? Who knows? But it's the end of the day. I'm about to take this off. This is the 6 new makeup products that we tried out. Which one's your favorite here? Have you tried anything? What do you want to see? The NARS foundation. I just got it today. I bought it at Sephora. I'm going to be reviewing that one for you. What else do you want to see? Let me know, and I will be live this Sunday, so I'll see you there. Thank you so much, especially if you made it to the end. You know you're a real one. I love you so, so much, and please don't forget to subscribe right here, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!